Howdy, Possum Patty here, and little TT too. And it is October, which means it is Ink-tober. Come on along. I'm going to take this $2 scribble book that I got at the flea market, Creative Scribbles, and it's a really beautiful book. Look at that. And it already has splashes of inks and color in there and prompts. I don't know if I'll follow the prompts, but I will play in this for October. So I got out pens and, well, pens, yeah, because it's Ink-tober, so I got out a lot of pens. I'll probably get out some inks, maybe some spray inks or a few different things, and just splash and doodle and create and have fun. And I haven't done much art in a while since I worked on my watercolor book. So this might get me back into doing some more art. Well, it's not 5 minutes into Ink-tober, and I've already made a mess. I got ink all over my hands. I got out my fountain pen. So let's just go through a few things first. This has got ink all over it. This is my Lamy, L-A-M-Y, fountain pen. And it comes with both a rechargeable cartridge and some cartridges you can just pop in. The refillable was empty, so I just popped in one of the cartridges there. So I want to use that. And this is my Pentel brush pen. And this has a soft brush-like point. And I guess there's still a little ink in the cartridge. I haven't used these in a really long time. But I do have another cartridge if this one runs out. And it looks like Japanese writing on this one. So here's my brush pen and my fountain pen, which is really fun to draw with and write with. So I took those out. And I have my... I have quite a mess here. I have my scribble book. So this is what I keep my fountain pens in. So I have another Pentel in here. I have another Lamy. This is a little bit of a different style. I do like this orange one better. I have just a wooden one that you dip in. That's a lot of fun. I'll probably do that one day if you have a dippy pen. And if you don't have a dippy pen, you can just get a twig. This is bamboo, I think. And slice it open to a point and play with that. These I think I actually got on clearance at the Hobby Lobby one day, but you don't have to buy them. You can make them out of a twig. And this one is a Schaefer. But I never liked the way it wrote. I don't know if there's any ink in there or not. I just threw that paper away, didn't I? Of course, sometimes if you haven't used it in a while, you got to get it going. So I'm not going to play with that now because I really didn't like the way it wrote anyway. So I'm going to put these somewhere. And then I have... in this little purple case, I have a whole collection of gel pens in different colors. There's a few different kinds. This one is the Pilot G2, which is really nice. And I also have the Bic Atlantis, which I don't like as much as the Pilots. And then there are a few of the Bic Crystals. So we've got all these gel pens in different colors to play with. And then if that's not enough, I have, this is one of my Global Arts pencil cases. And in here I have my Stablios. These are really nice. And what's fun about the Stablios, if you're using them on the right kind of paper, and you do it right away. Paper. Table's full of paper, but nothing to write on, right? Okay. And you can put some water on it. Oh, I have a water pen here somewhere. Does it have water in it? Yes, it does. Okay. Put some water on it right away. You can get it to smush a little, which is a lot of fun. It's not really watercolor. It's just before the ink dries, you can mix it around with some water. So that is a very fun effect to play with. So I'm going to keep out my water brush. Yeah, it's got a lot of water in it. For when I use these Stablios, they're called .88. And there's a few more pens in this case too. There are a few more of these big crystals in different colors. These I got at the flea market. They're cricket pens. I don't think I've ever used those. I have some more of those elegant writers that I was playing with the other day. There's some different colors in here. So the elegant writers will be awesome to play with for Ink-tober. And I don't know what's on the other side. Let's see. This has two sides. Okay, these are paint pens. So we're not doing paint, we're doing ink. So I will keep that bit closed up. But these are all ink here. So I'll play with those one day. And then if that's not enough, I have some more pens in here. And I have some sparkly, these are all bought at the flea market, I believe. All these sparkly pens. Jelly rolls, Jelly Roll Metallics. And yeah, they're all Jelly Roll Metallics. And then these are soufflés, which are a lot of fun. I'll show you that one day. And then the glaze pens, which I use all the time. I love my glaze pens. And then a few microns. I thought I had more microns than this, but they might be around somewhere. But I got different colors. I'm always using the microns, so I might have used them up a bit. So I got different pens to play with on different days. I'm going to stack them down there for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I did haul this video. Look at the ink splat. So this is going to be perfect, right? I have no idea how this paper is going to react to ink or paint or whatever. But it has these flaps, I think, so you can, you know, do this thing. Maybe. I thought that's what they were for. Maybe, maybe. There is something magical in seeing what you can do, what texture and tone and color you can produce merely with a pen point and a bottle of ink. This is English. 10 pounds it says there. Bath, New York, Singapore, Hong Kong, Cologne, Delhi, Melbourne, Amsterdam, Johannesburg, Aachen, and something, I can't read it. Oh, it's Chinese. Shen. Oh, I used to know how to say that. Anyway, look at all the ink splatters on here. Beautiful. Looks like a mixed media page here already. Can add things to this. I might go back after I do ink a few days and collage on some of these pages. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do anything with the prompts. I'll probably just let the pages influence me, or just pick a page and color. This is definitely English. Shade these pages, then use a rubber to cut lines through it. So here in the US, we call them erasers, not rubbers. Create your own paisley pattern. Color is my day-long obsession, joy, and torment. Claude Monet. Ooh, beautiful. Draw without restrictions. I like it. It's got little bits of like mixed media collage in the background. sketch. All right, I'm thinking, I'm not sure what I'm thinking really, that maybe I will, creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Okay, so let's be creative and allow ourselves some mistakes. I got a whole pile of junk there that's supposed to go in the trashy. And I have some sprays. Now these were just gifted to me by Melody Made. Mica spray. And I put some paper under these pages. I don't know why I picked these pages. I just did. Well, because there was a flower there. And I might spray a little bit of this mica spray on here. This was gifted to me by Melody at Melody Made during our tag, you start it, I finish it, swap, collab. I might go over to the closet and look and see what other kinds of inks I have. This one's kind of subtle, but that'll be good for background. So I'll spray a little bit on here. This is going to make it sparkly. Got a sheen to it because it's got mica in it. So the first one was lapis, and the second one was ruby, and this one is evergreen. We can see how sparkly that one is already. Alright, I'll let that dry for a few minutes. Okay, I went off digging in the closet and I found some Dilutions ink spray. So this one is crushed grape. Ooh, wow, okay. Alright, and this one is turquoise. Wow. And I'm going to get all inky here. And this one is Post Box Red. Let's see, we'll just add a little bit of that. Oop. Oop. Wow. Is that in frame? Yes. Okay. And this one is, got to use all of them, Pure Sunshine. Okay, I didn't go too close to the edge, so let's put some sunshine around the edge, maybe. Maybe this one's clogged. I think this one's clogged up. Alright, Pure Sunshine, we'll have to get that to work. Yeah, see, if you hold it upside down, sometimes that works. Yeah, if you ever get clogged, hold your thing upside down and, you know, pump it while it's upside down. And for some reason, that works. All right, so I'm going to put my inks in here for now. There are, Ink-tober has been going on for a long time, and I believe there are actually prompts if you like prompts. But you can do anything you want if you want to play. I think I need a better container than this, but I will put yes, I do. I'll put them in here for now because they're inky. Yes, they are. I'm going to dry. Well, this turned out really, really fun. I sprayed a little bit more of that mica spray on top, so look how sparkly and shiny it is. I've got lots of color on here, and of course, you know, with the dilution sprays, it did go through. Oh, it's a little damp. You know, I better dry that a little bit more. before I put the pen on there, because the pen point will go right through. Okay, that's a little better. I just dried it a little more. It makes the other page much more interesting to work on. I'll just have to be careful when I use the ink that I skip every other page. All right, I'm going to start on this page today. And I might zoom in a little bit there. I'm just moving things around here because I get all my junk journaling stuff all over the table. Back up, no, up. I get the whole page in. Like that. Let's try that, see if that works. Okay, I'm going to use my Lamy fountain pen to doodle with. And I don't know, this may go through the paper also, I don't know. I've got a lamp, I've got some flowers. I don't know what a lamp has to do with flowers, but maybe I'll do flowers. But I'm going to start at the top so I can work down so I'm not running my hand through the ink. And I'm going to use some of this as inspiration, these colors. So this looks like the center of a flower here. So I'm just going to go around like this. And I'm not trying to be realistic at all. I'm just going to doodle. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Okay, I've been working on this for a while. I haven't gotten very far, as you can see. I've got a little branch up there with either buds or berries. And this plant is, I'm calling this my popcorn plant, with all these little pieces of popcorn popping off of it. Probably because I had popcorn while I was watching TV the other night. And then I started doodling something a little bit more fantasy-like, and I actually put a little face in the middle of that one. And then the first cone flower was looking a little stiff, so I tried a few more, a little looser. I gave that a barber pole stem. I like this leaf though. And because I'm sitting here looking out the window and there's a rose bush, probably inspired me to do this rose-like one. I'm still trying to get how to do rose shape, but that's okay. Couple buds here for these yellow flowers. That's how I started. I really like these. And that's probably because I'm looking out at some marigolds. And then the lamp I'm turning into some kind of bell shape. Some kind of bell-shaped flower. I'll probably doodle over this one. And this one down here. They already have stems and leaves, but that's okay. And then I'll turn this into something. Maybe some leaves or something behind that one. So it took me quite a while just to do this bit. So when I come back, I'll either work on this page or start something else, whatever I feel like doing. The fountain pen did not go through the page. So maybe tomorrow we'll try some of the other pens and see how they work in this book. The sprays did go through, but that's okay. Just made that page more interesting. So there's my inky doodle for today. You cannot ruin a book that says scribbles on it. So just get out something and a pen and doodle, scribble, spray, whatever you feel like doing, and celebrate Ink-tober. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.